My name is Nairi, this is Fly Little Birds, and normally I talk about adoption, fostering, family life, that type of thing. Today is a little bit different. If you look back on my channel, you'll see that I did a video of all the baby stuff that you might be able to start with if you're a new mum expecting, and also if you're going to be a new mum adopting or fostering. There's some stuff in the basket that was helpful. Today I have a layette which I ordered from eBay and I managed to win the bid, and so for I think it was £27, so you can work out what that is in your currency, I got all of this stuff. And I personally think, rather than go out and get everything new, which some people may well not be able to afford to do at the moment, this is really good value. But also the reason why I want to show you on this channel is if you are going to be fostering or adopting a new baby, or you're having a new baby, or you're a grandparent, this is a comprehensive amount in one box, and I think it's going to cover all bases. So shall we get cracking? So it was beautifully presented. It's not folded so well now because I've had it out already, and it was washed as well. And the only thing that I think looks worn in here are the socks, but other than that it's pretty good quality. So let's have a look, shall we? The first thing we have is a lovely baby cardigan, and it specifically said on the advert that that one hadn't been worn. And you know how wool goes a bit funny after you've washed it? You can tell that that hasn't been worn. So the baby grows come in lots of different sizes. This is probably one of the bigger ones, I'm gonna say. I would say, let me come back a little bit. This is one of the bigger ones. This is, I think this was the 62 centimeters, which is 0 to 3 months. So that's the higher end. And my daughter was saying to me, what will I do if I have a huge baby? She isn't going to have a huge baby, but if she had a huge baby, then that would be fine for that. Here comes the next one. This one's really, really cute. It honestly looks like it's hardly been worn at all. So that's another baby grow. So it's 2 baby grows. Let's keep counting. Stripy one. That one, I don't know how many centimeters, not 62, possibly 56. So this is what we were looking at, that you get tiny baby, you get 50 centimeters, you get 56 centimeters. As you saw, that other one was 62. They're all different sizes. And in the advert it also said, that was really nice, isn't it? It also said that they were different makes and different brands. So that's also an advantage, because different shops kind of approach their baby grows and baby wear in different ways. So the fact that this is a mixed bunch of stuff means that we're getting a different measurements and things included in the same box. So it's great, isn't it? I mean, there will be new clothes bought. I'm sure he will have new clothes bought for him, but this is a really good backup plan. And actually, if you can't afford new clothes at all, this is the plan. So this is a tiny one. I don't know what size this one is. Let me have a quick check. Nutmeg. So that was a 50 centimeter, so that's the smallest. I think the smallest one that you can get without going down to the tiny baby prem sort of route. 3, 4, 5, 6 baby grows so far, and a cardigan. And I've got one more here. This is a bigger one, I think. Bigger one. So 7 baby grows, 7 days of the week. And then we have lots of little vests in here as well. Let me just show you these booties though. That, I mean, I've started knitting, and if you're knitting that hand knitting, that is definitely not easy. Gorgeous. They don't look like they've been worn. And then inside there was this little hat, and another little hat which is bigger. This is definitely bigger, so you'd start off with that newborn one. The socks were definitely a little bit worn, but I do think in a layette, we call it a layette because we're older, but you do need socks. I mean, these are a bit worn, I'm going to be honest, they're a bit worn, but a couple of pairs of little socks, very handy. So we've got some dungarees and sort of things to show you in a minute, but how many vests went in? So 1, 2 with no sleeves, 2 with no sleeves, 1 with a little sleeve on it. These are the best to go underneath. Some white ones, some blue ones, 2 of those, another white one. I've put them back in a different order from what it actually came. So let's count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this all makes sense, doesn't it? 7 lots of sleep, baby grows, 7 lots of vests, a couple of pairs of socks, and then these, I think, if you want my opinion, especially in the summer months, this is the most helpful. Just whipping on a little pair of trousers like that. Let me come back a little bit so you can see. A little t-shirt, and then if you've got a longer baby, it's fine, you know, you just put some socks on their feet at the end. So I think that's really helpful, these little kind of trousers and top things going on, because you could mix and match them to other clothes. So another pair of little trousers, so I'm trying not to drop the box here. That's 2 pairs of trousers, 1 t-shirt. Wasn't so sure about this, I don't quite know. This is a longer sleeve one. I don't think this is as useful. It's got a vest underneath, so I think it's an all-in-one thing. So I think out of everything in the box, I think this is the least useful, but as winter comes in, it might actually come in handy. And then look at this. This, brilliant for the summer, absolutely brilliant. So easy to put on a little baby, so easy, and you can change up the t-shirt if you need to, but perfect for the summer. And what else we've got here? Oh, it's kind of like a vest top, and I don't think these are as useful. I wouldn't advise you to go out and get these, because what you're going to put over it, I guess you could put some dungarees over it, but they have to be plain. So yeah, not as useful, but I'm sure it will get used. And then this, I guess this must go with it actually. So I'll take back what it says. These two go together. These dungarees here with the feet and the top, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe as the winter comes it's more useful, but I'm not saying that's as useful or convenient as some of the other stuff. So if somebody gave me that box and I was a new mum, or somebody gave me that box and I was a grandma, or I was adopting or fostering, I'd be like, well, do you know what? To start with, I don't need a whole lot more. And I'm encouraging you to look on places like Vinted and eBay and Facebook Marketplace, all the places that do secondhand clothing, and really look, because if you think I've only paid £27 for that, I mean, that's a lot for your money. It's a lot for your money. So I promised I would show this because my daughter is having a baby in 4 weeks time. I should have said that really. So this is for my daughter. I'm the grandparent, and I said I would just get some extra stuff in, and then I'll keep a little bit in my house just to hold it back for when she comes to see us, in case the baby does what babies do and it soils it or throws up on it. Then I've got some to keep back, and I don't feel like I've wasted money, because your newborns grow so fast. You don't actually want to spend a lot of money on the first lot of outfits really. I always found that when you get to 3 to 6 months is when you start to really struggle for outfits. They're not really sitting up and doing much, but they're still babies, but they kind of grow out of all their first and second size stuff. So I promised I would show it. It's just a quick video. I've been asked on the channel as well to present a video that shows products for, say, 3 to 8 year olds, 4 to 8 year olds when they're coming into adoption or they're coming into the home for fostering. So I'm building together a little bit of a repertoire of products to show you for one video. So that'll be in a similar line to this, but I do hope to show you some more baby videos. So if you're into babies, you're either expecting one or you're adopting or fostering and you want to know more about babies, then stay tuned to the channel, because I'm going to show you a lot more hopefully of my daughter. Thank you for watching Fly Little Birds.